New day, people. Happy tourists. You saw there, gave us a lovely smile. What a kind guy. Now, weirdly enough, temperature shot up overnight. It went to the 3-4 degrees we had yesterday, up to almost 15 degrees, would you believe, and 94% humidity today. It's like, so today I'm actually going to be shocked if we see people in bob or hats, not shocked if we see people in shorts. It's bizarre how it can change so rapidly in less than 24 hours. Now I'm hoping, obviously, that we will have had a regimental changeover in the period since I was last here, i.e. yesterday. Now I don't know if we had one, but I did surmise in yesterday's videos actually, there were two parts, that there was a very good chance we would see the lifeguards return. Wait, sorry folks, somebody just pulled the pole by accident. And it's a busy one, look. Look at that, isn't that cute? Look. I must remember actually never to do that, simply because I just know that there'll be someone filming it. Talking about someone filming, I hope a lot of you enjoyed yesterday's video. I certainly did, it was quite fun. There's nothing better than somebody deciding to produce my video for me by being stupid on camera. Now, we had that twice yesterday. Once on Parliament Square with the ranting lady who knew nothing about anything, and then secondly with the ranting spammer who shamed himself and the environment with his own stupidity. Now, it's a busy one, guys. What will this translate to horseguards? I don't know. The reason I'm not rushing down there is that we've got morning inspection ongoing at this exact moment out on the parade ground. Now, it's 6 minutes past 11, so God, I mean, by the time this lot gets to the front, it's going to be about 6 minutes past 4. The queue's massive. So I'll stroll down there slowly and leisurely. First of all, watch this guy pole dancing in his little Norwegian coat. Look at this. He could have twisted himself around the pole. That would have been a lot more interesting than just holding on in a sort of Gene Kelly-esque kind of pose. Now, for the moment, oddly enough, despite the massive queue, nobody's at the phone box. It's like, hold on, what are they doing? Oh, patiently waiting for a few people to take pictures of the phone box. Now, looking across the Parliament Square, the bridge, everything else, it is pretty busy, guys. Look, there are groups of people all over the place. Now, I don't know what that's going to mean for horseguards, but this, I'm trying to think back actually to last week. I can't remember if I was here last week, but several Saturdays I missed. I think actually I wasn't here last. In fact, I did miss last weekend as well. I was not here the whole weekend. Yeah. So it's been maybe a month actually since I was at horseguards on a Saturday. So I've really got no idea what to expect in terms of numbers, movement, and the spammer population. But you know what? We are about to find out, folks. That's where we're going now. If we can navigate this massive sea of people. Quite a lot of people wearing cute little Santa hats. Now, traffic is being somewhat restricted along Whitehall. And the reason I'm going to surmise for that is because later today, we have the latest, it's been a while since there was one, the latest Palestine protest, which will be coming from Piccadilly all the way to here, Whitehall. Now, I don't know yet if they're starting to put up any stands, any PA system, any stalls selling this and that. Actually, you know what? Hold the press. They are. I already spotted it. I'll cross over there so you guys can see it on the way down. The reason I mention that is that if they're setting up stalls to sell products, it's going to be a biggie. It's always a biggie, folks, when people set up their stalls. I mean, I'm seeing a marquee in the centre, and I think some stalls a little bit further along, so it doesn't hurt to have a wander by. I've got no clue what time they're expecting to hit here, but typically, judging by what's happened in the past, give or take around 12:30 noon, 1 o'clock, so it shouldn't affect today's video, which is going to be a one-parter anyway, which I personally think is a good thing. But let's see. I said that yesterday, it ended up being 2 parts. By the time you've seen this, you will have seen both parts from yesterday. So lots of barriering ready. Little groups of police scattered around. The cenotaph has been completely sealed off. Funny, eh? How every time it's that kind of protest, the cenotaph gets an armed guard, whereas most of the rest of the time they can leave it alone because they know that some idiot clown in the group will attempt to deface it. Extraordinary as that might sound. Okay, so that's the little stage where they're going to be putting the PA system. There it is, already underway. I mean, to be honest, I'm surprised if you cancel it at the last minute, because if I'm wrong, folks, correct me, didn't Netanyahu agreed to a ceasefire deal with Lebanon just this week? I'm pretty sure from reading it this morning that this is something along the lines of March for Lebanon. Okay, so they've got a screen. I don't know if it's actually displaying anything opposite Downing Street or whether it's just ready here to display something later. I need a TV that big in my place. Wow. Downing Street's pretty quiet, and the rest of Whitehall is reasonable. Oh, I can see a lifeguard at the front of horseguards, which is, I mean, we were expecting to, but wow, doesn't he just jump out red against the fairly grey morning, to be honest. I mean, it is a bit grey, isn't it? Oh. Who's in trouble? Who's been naughty, folks? What do we think? Okay, so I'm filming the dude that's filming the dude that's filming the dude that's filming the police. So is it everyone's filming everyone, or because some dude stopped his car to get it searched? Okay, so here's all the stuff out and about already. Morning. What time are you guys expecting the protest to get to Whitehall? What do we think?
Roughly around 1, 2 o'clock, the market.
As late as that, yeah? You're expecting big numbers again today? Okay, take it easy, guys. Let's see. They were coy, as they always are, but hey, you know, business is business and profit is profit. Like it or not, folks, that's the way the world works. And with this many stores being set up, they're expecting to make some dosh. That's money for you folks watching out of the UK. Dosh, hard currency. Socialist Workers' Party, all 3 of them. That's a big party. Wow. 4 of them, actually. That's not my kind of Christmas party, but there we are. What have we got here, guys? Some abandoned stuff. Let's have a look. See if there's anything that I would like to take for myself. I wouldn't do it. You know I wouldn't do it. Have they reopened the gates? I can't see, but we'll be over there in a moment. Okay, actually, wait. They're just changing over the horses right now. 2 horses are going in through the front gate, and the 2 new horses have appeared in the boxes. I was just going to cross them, but I forgot about the traffic coming from the right. So yeah, lots and lots of product. Wow. I should actually set up a store, guys. Get some t-shirts printed. London City Walks with, you know, insert political cause here underneath. Why not? It's nice and quiet here though, despite all the police. Actually, it's really quiet when the traffic stops. Gosh. Actually, the traffic hasn't actually been closed here on Whitehall. I'm just slowly walking along because I'm trying to spot anywhere. Oh my good lord. Folks, wait until they open the gates shortly. The number of people at the back through the tunnel waiting to come into the yard, you're going to be shocked, guys. It is massive. Yeah, it's absolutely gigantic, in fact. Yikes. Okay, so first time in, let me think, give or take 3 weeks. Lifeguard on duty. I'm not going to be right in front, but to give you an idea, folks, this is what he is having to deal with in terms of all eyes on me. I mean, damn, if the late and great Tupac Shakur could have written a song theme for the lifeguards in the box, wouldn't have gotten any more appropriate than all eyes on me, would it? Anyway, they're just finishing up. I say finishing up. Just see the Lance Corporal of Horse, I believe. He's the one that's shouting in the yard, and in a minute he will take the relief into the tunnel and they'll swap over. So this side is obviously like that. Looking down, back to where we just came from, that's what we've got, folks. Chocky wocky. Wow. And that's without the stream from the other end of the tunnel. When that hits, and it will hit, it's going to be a bit of a tourist tornado, in fact. I'm not sure we're going to get anyone going close until people realise they can go. Oh, I don't know why they're waving, even though I'm filming them. Until the tourists realise they can start going in and out of the gates. But I mean, that's imminent. The police are already there, ready to open it up again. So I see that as being a positive. Bing bong, there it is. Beanie Hattie tourist by the box. Union flag actually really does stand out on a grey morning, doesn't it? Rather like the lifeguards' splendid long coats. I'm just deciding, guys, whether or not it's going to be a good idea to get ourselves in the centre for that extraordinary horde that's going to come through expecting, you know, free food and sustenance from His Majesty. Let's move ourselves along a little teeny bit. Oh, it's very kind Norwegian guy. He's making sure I don't get run over. Taka. Wait, is it taka in Norwegian as well? I know it's taka in Swedish. But to my shame, people, that's pretty much the only Swedish word I know. That and IKEA. Okay, so at the other end, looking pretty dapper. I'm liking the two troopers that they've got on. They look really similar, actually. This trooper and the other trooper, really similar. They're not related, but they could be. We're at Loft Centre, and this is a spot I'm going to try to stay in for at least the next 5 to 10 minutes because, wait for it, guys, I hope to be able to get the gate, the horse, and the trooper all at once. I'll leave the naming to you fine people. Too many potential pickpockets today, and the crowd is thick around me and behind me, so I'd rather not risk it. But anyway, here they come. Walking Dead, guys. Can't see Negan, but I guarantee a lot of those zombies are going to end up at the front here, bothering the glorious horse and His Majesty's representative. Okay, here's our first half foot in the box. I have no clue, I don't even want to surmise about what I think the lifeguards will or won't do vis-a-vis naughtiness today. However, it will be interesting to see. Guys, this is the horse that bites tourists that have British regional accents. In other words, if you don't have a London accent, you get bitten by the horse. You were listening. I got you. She took that a little teeny bit too personally, but you know what? Had to be done. I think, to be honest, she's a bit upset because she's on a video call, like with her sister or family member or whatever. But I like it when that works because the penny drops slowly and then boom. Aussies take it the best though, folks. We all know that I mean no harm. It's a joke, but sometimes it works really well, just like that. Right, behind me we've got half of Sichuan, so this is going to be interesting. Oh, troopers having a look. Wouldn't be looking if there was no interest in whether people were in the box. Let's see. The trouble is, I'm trying to. There we are. Just about get both of the lines. I need to hold the pole in a very odd position to get both sides. Around me now, there's at least 250, 300 people. Here we go. That's the first one in the box, folks. Very quickly got out of the box when the trooper said, "Get out of the box." I think it's pretty much like tourist number 5 now. The other thing is, even though we can't necessarily hear very clearly the verbal instruction from the trooper to stand out of the box, get out of the box, whatever it is, most of the time, not always, most of the time I can hear it. And bearing in mind that I'm a good 16 feet away, then any tourist that's nearby can definitely hear it, even if the microphone isn't picking up clearly. What I'm trying to say is it's definitely audible. Bro, hello? How can it be that dumb? 3 times. I mean, that happened yesterday as well, didn't it? So, hopefully we'll have seen that. Tashman yesterday had to up his voice by about 7 to 10 decibels per command, and it took 3 to make it clear to the chap that was at the other end that, you know what, out of the box. Bro, you're gonna get told off. How does he not get it? I don't understand. British guy as well. The tourists are looking at him with disgust. They really are. I'm starting to remember why I skipped some Saturdays, guys. Saturdays is raised blood pressure day. The level of stupidity and ignorance is frustrating. That said, I'm thinking I might be a little bit harsh because some people that have been here many times in the past, but some time ago, are not aware of the new rules. A lot of people would have walked along here with their kids, etc., and stopped to pat the horse, stop for pictures in the box with the horse. Then again, I mean, there's a sign, and there are lines on this very nippy day, everybody. Who's next? This American guy, who, of course, is being respectful. Which is not really a surprise, to be quite honest. Now, I did have a little bit of a shave, guys, around my face this morning. I thought about having some highlights actually put in my hair, but then I thought, you know what, I'm going to have a hat on anyway, because there's a good chance I'll be on someone's video today, again, just like yesterday. And that's okay with me. Why? Because I'm considering a career with Sky News or GMTV, folks. I think I'd be great on the sofa interviewing people. What do we think? For example, I could say to this lady, "Excuse me, madam, but why do you think it's appropriate to dress as a banana in central London when we're not even in summer season?" Oh my god, flipping hell. I think that's the tallest person we've ever seen at horseguards. There's got to be snow up there on those slopes. Goodness gracious. Wow. I mean, I actually thought that you could only go to places like Zermatt for all year round skiing, but that dude, he's got his own little climate going on. Okay, they finished their little picture session. Who's this? We'll go into the yard shortly, guys, and I'll also spend some time at the other end. As we hit it, horseguards, that is pretty much as soon as they reopened. I'm not in any kind of massive rush to leave either. Police are really eyeballing everybody though today. This is curious. Wait, I'll turn the camera in a minute.
The horse has moved back, so you can go back.
Don't do it. Yeah, they've got an officer stationed here. Well, they've got pickpocket patrol out. Oh, just one of their cameras off. Can't say that I blame him, to be honest, guys. There's got to be another event of some kind going on in London today. Maybe, I mean, there's nothing on the calendar about farmers or anything else, but it's so rare to hear multiple British regional accents. I'm thinking to myself, what could it be? Like, why are there so many that I'm hearing in London today? I mean, I love it. I think there need to be far more. Okay, I'm really hoping that this lady on my left does not make a... Uh-oh. That said, the trooper I don't think will say anything, in all honesty. Right in the box, like right in the box. Oh, she did, yeah. Rules are the rules, dear viewer, hard as that might be sometimes. I personally think that consistent enforcement is the key to successful enforcement, even if that sometimes involves questionable decision making. Oh, this bro's asking the guard, but the guard obviously didn't respond. He said, "Excuse me, can we get a picture?" It's like, well, hold on, if everyone else is, why can't you? But nice of him to ask, though. There we are. Polite gent of the week. Did you ask if you can get a picture? Is that what you...
I mean, we didn't ask, but we just went in there and he didn't speak to us, so I would assume we could just go.
Yeah, you're allowed. There's no kind of queuing system. People just push in all the time and get a picture as soon as they can, but they don't really respond to questions because otherwise they'd be here all day answering questions from the public.
About pictures, I would assume, yeah.
Yeah, about pictures and people asking where's Buckingham Palace. That's the other, other popular question. Oh, bro. Oh, I'm liking that's the, wait guys, we have to spot some Christmas jumpers. Here's the first Christmas jumper, look. This guy over here. Oh, throwing her stuff on the floor. I forgot actually the hive of activity aspect to Saturday mornings here at Horseguards. Anyway, we've been here long enough, guys. Let's move a teeny weeny bit. Trying not to get run over in the process. And let's head to the other end. Police here as well, actually, at the other end. Golly. I mean, I just casually say, let's move to the other end. Easier said than done, I think. Oh God, we've got the wall of little spammers back. Don't worry, people. We'll save them for a later video. I'm interested in whether or not this trooper's going to say anything. This guy's 50% in the box, but then there's a lot of him, so he's probably about 50.1% out of the box. Real humid, in fact, guys. I'm noticing it this morning. 93%, 94% humidity. Horsey with the cute eyebrows. Some of you will know which horse this is immediately, guys. Drop it in the comments if you wouldn't mind. Oh, Red is back. I'm sure she's trying to ask the guard something or giving her friend instructions. She looked pretty enamoured though. I'm waiting to get a little bit back actually. One, because some woman's yattering on next to me, and two, because it's hard to get both sides of the box fully in. Trouble is, the further I get back, the less likely it's going to be to I'm going to be able to get everything in. For me, it's mainly about seeing whether or not there's enforcement this end. The other end we've already seen, so we know that's good. The girl's trying to take a serious picture, but for some reason, every time she tries to pull a straight model face, she loses it. Okay, here we go again. Bro, careful. Being bonked. I'll keep an eye out for that because the front is chocker in the gate area. Actually, guys, 1 second. I've just seen a gang of idiots in the yard that are taking the you-know-what. 1 minute. We'll have a closer look at them when the guard goes back in. I didn't see it close enough, just like yesterday. But we'll spot it in a minute. 1 second. Over there, just near the arch, you see them? Laughing and joking and being stupid as usual. Okay, everybody cleared out the way pretty quick, except Spam Dullah there in the middle. He's been here probably since about 7 a.m. Right, let's not follow the trooper, but where have those idiots gone? They vanished pretty quick. Today I actually know how he feels, guys. Third day with my professional walking boots on. Goodness gracious. Apparently it takes a month to break them in. But you know what? I thought better to do it now before I need to be wearing them every single day when it gets properly cold and wet. Where did those idiots vanish to? I was too much concentrating on the trooper to see where they went. See, this is why I need myself and a spotter to point things out to me when I can't see them with the eyes that don't exist in the back of my head. Okay, over we go. These bros headed off pretty quick when they saw my camera, which is curious. Let's see. Keep an eye on them and also what's going on over on this side. People with what am I looking for? Attention-grabbing appearances are often the ones that will do TikToks, Instagram reels, that kind of stuff. And think it's funny. I mean, let's hope I'm wrong, but I'm often not. To his credit, even though he didn't get a response, he did ask the soldier if his friend was allowed to go a little bit closer. I mean, the chain is the chain. As long as you're on this side of it, I guess you're good. Pretty much. I know you were all thinking the same as me. It's not going to go well, but in the end it did. Better that we capture it. Either way. Pretty much. Let's head back toward the front, because one very curious thing I've noticed this morning is our favourite idiot isn't here. Yet. Horse is like, oh yeah, don't remind me, John. I'm dreading it. Instinctively, this guy lifeguard looks new to me. I don't know why. Looking at him from the side, I don't recognise him. They're wandering just into the box, but so barely that you can't really say they're in the box, if that makes sense. In other words, they're like 50% in the box. Can't move back too fast or too far, everybody, because there's too many people behind me. And despite this massive number of people that are here, the majority are staying clear. Peer or group pressure, I'm guessing. Kind of like, oh, I better not walk into the box if no one else is. I'm thinking it's got to be something. I'm seeing a lot of flat cabs and all those accents. Something related to farm. Maybe there's another small farming gathering today. If I see somebody dressed in a wax jacket, folks, with hunter wellies and a flat cap, I'll ask them. I promise. To be honest, it should actually say horses will kick and bite. Sorry, it's okay. Who's next? No one. How black the horse is looking on the camera, guys. Everyone's staying way back. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, I literally can't move backwards. 1 second, I have to move forwards. I forgot actually, the unpleasant aspect of Saturdays is that you can barely move. Okay, so we're back here at this end. Side on. Yeah, seeing the fake marching stupidity again. Thing is, no one's actually really brave is the word? Brave enough or stupid enough to do it right in front of the guard. The only way to make sure that you get that consistently is planting yourself near the guard shop. But then again, there's not really much point in doing that because you could be there all day and it doesn't happen. It's way too frequent in the past week. In fact, that's the 4th time I've seen that. Squeeze ourselves around a teeny bit. Oh my goodness me, folks. Yeah, I'm definitely remembering why Saturdays were skipped until recently. It's utter chaos here. Okay, let's get ourselves back on the corner. Which, to be fair, is the best spot to avoid getting pushed and shoved constantly. Got a natural barrier in the form of a bollard. Okay, boom. Oopsie. It's okay. Yeah, plus I'm always worried that the pole might hit a kid actually when it's this busy. Oh. I think he said you're right. I think the guy said you're right to the soldier. All right, bruv. Okay, they're discussing who's coming next. It's Mum. The reason this is my least favourite spot, folks, I cannot see what the hell is going on in the yard with the gatesman's area.
Joby, ipod. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3.
There we are, look. All prepared for pictures. Teddies, hats, and everything else. And on this side too. Horse hasn't actually broken gaze with the camera once since we got here. A bit scary actually. I'm feeling intimidated. I can't see the number anyway, folks. So even if I wanted to get out the other phone and try and pull it, there's no way I can read that number. I can't even see it with a naked eye. Hooves are too dirty. She's straight in the box. There's another one. I think we can safely say this trooper's properly on it. There have to be other events going on today because the sheer number of people that are walking back and through the gates as though they're heading to somewhere. It's not just strolling today, people are in a hurry. Smiley boots. Okay, here comes the next lot of lucky punters. Notice the backlog is already beginning at the gates. Let's wait for the bell and then I'll try and move us back toward the centre. Gents from Texas. Woo. She's not happy. How can it be this busy, folks, but behind me? I mean, it's completely packed here. You can probably hear it. Wherever you left her, bro, that's where she is. You really would think the box was electrified, wouldn't you, today? There's the bell. Thing is, will he leave? Let's find out. He moves, I'll move. All eyes on the left. There he comes. Ta-da! Thought so. However, I'm not actually going to move in the sense of going to the centre. I'm going to move a little bit to this side because you can then see if it's going to be busy or not. Shocks, Pikachu faces. I had a feeling he wouldn't actually move to this side or that side, so we chose the right option, this spot. Had enough of the other side of the box, stay in this spot. Now we can see the yard as well. One foot in, one foot out. What do we think?
Oh, là-bas aussi, on va voir.
There's one, another one on the left. And again. He's pretty ruthless, actually. It's okay. Living up to Tashman at this end. Damn, that bro's got a lot of hair. I've got hair envy, guys. Also known as henvy. Benji's next to me, taking selfies, very funny.
Oui, elle prend. Alors moi tu dis.
I don't think instinctively they're all going to go up. Let's hope they do though. Wait.
Il est trop beau le cheval.
Okay, trop beau cheval. Very beautiful horse. I mean, it's true. C'est trop beau. Just like the smiles of the tourist. Whoa, that was some pro manoeuvring, wasn't it, of that pushchair? But the little dude's like, hold on, mum, I can't see the guard. It's a real procession, guys, of all tastes and styles. Move back a teeny bit, so I'm not in the way of too many people walking along here. I mean, he's actually, trooper that is, sorry? I'm one of the people that films her often, yeah.
I live in Australia and I love it so much. I mean, I'm from here.
I was going to say, yeah, that's not an Aussie accent, is it? No way.
And I film here, and I say, oh, is Ormond on duty today? But he's not.
He was here this week, but for some reason it's been a long time since we've actually seen him in the boxes. They bring him over, but he stays in the stables.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's only, in the past, since 7 weeks they put the box down, he's only been out once. Yeah. How long since you've been in London? Like, how long in Australia?
I've been in Australia 17 years, but I was here last year in London.
Okay.
But I didn't get to see horseguardsparade.
So obviously the boxes are new. First time you've seen it, yeah.
Well, I saw it on the videos and that.
A bit unfortunate though, isn't it? They had to resort to this, but...
They do, because I mean, some people, aren't they?
Oh yeah, massively. Yeah, 100%.
So, yeah.
Far less people doing it intentionally now though, which I think is really a good result.
Yeah. It's when people go up and actually touch the guards, and you're thinking,
oh yeah.
Really? Would you go up and touch somebody in the street? You just...
That's the bit I don't get, especially when you've got hands on those boots, which they would have been polishing for 3 hours since they got up this morning.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think it's some kind of a joke or a sideshow.
Yeah.
But then again, I've said before, I think they should have information boards on the wall explaining, this is a military facility, they're working soldiers, etc. A lot of the tourists, there are a lot of stupid people that visit here and do it intentionally. But I'd say the majority are good as gold. They just make honest mistakes.
Yeah.
But the stupidity is just
it's the minority spoil
mind-boggling.
it, doesn't it? For the
Sometimes,
majority.
massively so. How's living in Oz compared to living in the UK?
I'm coming back here.
Oh, that okay. That
It's okay.
says it all.
It's okay. It's just you never make friends. It's really
Yeah.
hard. Everyone thinks the Aussies are really friendly.
Are they not?
They are friendly on the surface, but you never really get to know them. Like you wouldn't rock up to my neighbour and have a cup of tea.
Aussies watching this, I'm really disappointed in you guys. We've been told before that Aussies are really friendly, etc. Lady here has lived in your country for 17 years. They didn't...
Stop it!
No, I've got a lot of viewers that watch in Australia.
I know,
they'll probably be like, well, she didn't meet me. She didn't, I would have invited her over for coffee and a couple of tinnies.
Tinnies, yeah. Some stubbies.
What's the most dangerous wildlife that you encountered in 17 years down under? Ever been stung or bitten?
I've been bitten by a snake, by a spider.
Yeah?
Not a really venomous one. I've come across the snakes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's enough to make me not
I've
go.
never been knocked over by a kangaroo, like a big 6-foot kangaroo.
What on earth?
That was by Ayers Rock, and it was just going on its... Obviously has its trail, it does every day, and I happened to be standing there, and it just like...
Straight past?
Yeah, and it would have knocked... If it's in you're in its way, it just knocked you over, so...
Are you surprised though, coming back after so long away, about how crazy expensive everything is here?
It's really expensive. Do you know what? It's more expensive to eat. I mean, I've got a house down in Christchurch near Bournemouth, and I go to a local pub there, and it's more expensive than eating in the centre of Sydney.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
I mean, people just don't go out, and then everything spirals down then because they can't keep the places going. So eventually, you've only got a few places left, haven't you?
Yeah, something's got to give. In fact, you go out for a burger and a couple of drinks, you're talking £60. It's just completely, utterly ridiculous.
The cost of alcohol. I mean, the Aussies just wouldn't put up with it. They tried to put a tax on the beer, another tax on the beer.
Yeah.
And everyone so up in arms about it, they just sort of back down. Especially when there's an election coming.
Trouble is, we're too passive here, aren't we, British people? We've always been quite passive about demanding change. I think that might slowly start to move around because there's a massive farmers' protest week before last. A lot of people out here.
Really?
I mean, somebody broke through the police barricades with their tractor. That did take the police by surprise.
Yeah.
We need a little bit more direct action, I think, to make them wake up.
Yeah. It's not sustainable, is it?
It's
not.
not.
Don't get me wrong, Australia's beautiful. I mean, I live near beautiful beaches, I live, and all that, but...
The Aussies are basically a bunch of miserable... Actually, I'm not going to say it on camera. Aussies, I'm joking, I'm joking.
Joking. No, they're beautiful, but...
That said, to be fair, most people that move from around the world to live in the UK say exactly the same thing about us Brits, that we're kind of like, we're not really welcoming, we're not really friendly. I mean, I think we are, hence us having massive immigration in the past year. but people instinctively think that, Brits are kind of really cliquey. They sit in the pub in the village and don't talk to anyone else. Okay, maybe it's partly true, but it makes us no different from Aussies in that respect.
No, sorry, I'll go shopping here and it takes me so long because I'm chatting to everybody.
Ah, yeah?
Yeah, whereas over there, it's like, it's friendly enough, but it's,
That's it. I mean, Bournemouth, you said Christchurch near Bournemouth. Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful part of the country.
Yeah.
You've got everything there.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's probably one of the UK's best beaches as well, isn't it, Bournemouth?
yeah.
Nice
yeah,
pier.
Avon Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the walks and by the forest, by the beaches.
Oh, yeah, New Forest.
New
On the
Forest,
way. Yeah. Wow.
So,
Yeah, I missed that, in fact, living in central London. That's the only negative to
where are
living
you
here.
from then?
Born
Originally?
in Surrey, so just outside central London. But I lived in the... I want to say on camera, but...
Oh, right. Oh, right there.
Oh, wait, you were there?
I used to work there.
Guys, I did whisper it quietly. If you heard, then hey, I guess you can Google me now and pull up my whole life history and sell it to the spammers. That's fine, go for it. Oh, yeah, again. Meanwhile, she was told to get out of the box.
By him?
Yeah, another one. He's got quite a quiet voice, but he uses it well, actually. He does use it well. They're about to change them over, in fact, in 5 minutes, 2 new horses.
That's why I came.
But sadly, no Ormond, ladies and gents. He's in the other regiment. Yeah.
He's a character.
Okay, so I think, guys, we can safely agree this trooper has smashed it, has he not? Oh, yes. Get ready for it. Here's another one. Oops. Damn. Whoever it was, NCO, CO, Field Marshal, somebody's obviously gone over to the barracks in the past 6 to 8 weeks and said, right, anybody that doesn't enforce the box, jog on. We've definitely seen a sea change, haven't we? I mean, they're ruthless now compared to when it first started. So much so that I'm going to feel really bad if during the course of the next couple of weeks before Christmas we actually come across somebody that isn't speaking up, isn't enforcing the box and is staying quiet when people wander in. Because that's going to stick like a sore thumb, isn't it? And undo a lot of the good work that the gunners have done, and obviously then the troopers as well. But it's really chocker here, folks, still, for the change. 3-4 minutes, roughly. I'm sure, given how many people he's told to get back, get out of the box, he's ready for his break. Well deserved. The yard is completely rammed, actually, look. So much so that they're all around the front like this. I'm half tempted to go in there, actually, because it'll be an interesting one. Then again, I just know if I do go in the yard to film it, people are going to wander over here during the middle of the changeover. You can stand in the yard, but it's absolutely jam-packed in there. Everyone that's standing at the front is going to be told to move when the horse comes out. So if you get in, we'll get a spot on the left. Otherwise, yeah, they'll tell you to move. Enjoy, yeah? Okay, really lovely ladies, actually. Aussies, yeah, I mean, what can I say? We all know that you're super friendly. I mean, God, how many... I'm trying to think, actually, of the groups of tourists that have come up and introduced themselves to me more than any other Aussies. Yeah. But I guess it depends where you live. You know? If you're living in the middle of a really busy city, anywhere on earth, it's much harder to meet new people and make friends than if you're living in a small community. Okay, I've got a massive Frenchy tour group. You can probably hear Poirot behind me telling them what's going on. I don't know what they're going to do about the yard, actually. There's a massive arc of people all the way around to the front gate and covering the entrance to the box. Here's another one. Kid just told to get out of the box. Flipping hell. I'm just thinking to myself, shall I risk it? You know what? Yeah, I'm going to risk it. Let's go into the yard, ladies and gents. Even though it's absolutely flipping ram-packed, I'm going to do it. And what I'm going to do is be smart and squeeze around the back. Because everybody... Oh, caught my rucksack. Thank you. Caught my rucksack on the stable door latch. Tori's just undid it for me. I'm going to run all the way around. Can I go behind you? Is that okay? Thank you. Okay, we're right in at the back, folks. with one of the largest crowds I think we've ever seen. Look at it, it's absolutely massive. The police, to be honest, are going to have trouble getting rid of this lot at the front because there's nowhere for them to stand. Look. Honestly, there are like 500 plus people in there. This is why I didn't even try and get at the front. Look, officers telling them all move yourself back or leave the yard. What on earth? It's absolutely chocker. Marching along a little bit, look, to give you an idea of just how large this group of people is. He's telling them, look, you need to leave. Basically, they've just chucked everybody out of the yard at the front. It's a pity actually, but then again, there's really nowhere for them to go because look, it's full. It's actually full. The funny thing is, on the far side of the yard, look, that is open. But I'm not sure why the police didn't move everybody over there. That family have got the VIP spot today. Okay, let's focus on the horses. These two troopers are probably thinking, like, what on earth when they come out of the gates. Oh, what's going on over here? Someone's in trouble. Yeah, they're not listening. Good on him actually, crowd this big. I think one of them standing on the bollards near the gatesman. Now, I don't remember, guys, if they're changing over the gatesman, but if they are, this is going to be interesting because it is absolutely packed. Look. Squeeze through slowly, back toward the corner. Mind-boggling, guys. I'm not even sure how they'd move quick enough if they needed to. Oh, that was interesting. I'm not sure what happened. Somebody wandered in. I didn't see who it was, but it was pretty much inevitable when it's this busy. Now, even more interesting than that is this. Watch this.
Make way for the Kingslifeguard!
Magnificent, well done. Very, very firm, very clear verbal instruction to make way, in fact. Great thing to see and to hear. Now, the reason we're going to go into the tunnel briefly is to hopefully wait for things to get a little teeny weeny bit quieter. Look at this. He's also telling those people off over there to get themselves out of the archway. It's absolutely mad. There are just too many people here, folks. Really gloomy here in the archway though, I must say. In fact, they're pretty much locking it down. Look at this. What on earth? It's the Christmas rush, guys, that we were expecting, I think, pretty much. Anyway, we're in a super spot to see the changeover. luckily. That could have gone so badly wrong when my bag got caught on the latch of the box. Flip. It jerked me backwards. I'm not sure if you saw that on the video, but it could have actually fallen on the floor. So massive thanks to the tourist who unhooked me. God, that would have been embarrassing for me, wouldn't it? Imagine. Let's wait for that relief guard. Here they come. So we definitely called it right, didn't we, about going into the yard. Whoa. It's crazy close. I'm not even zoomed in. Corporal of horse, folks. Seeing the 3 chevrons. Okay, so actually I like this lifeguard a lot. He's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Dour. Let's get ourselves through. I don't think he's going to need to shout at everybody because the police have already done that and told everybody to move. Got through cleanly. That previous gatesman though, his very loud instruction, make way for the King's Lifeguard, that was one of the loudest and clearest that we've heard for a long time because it's rare, very rare, that we get that happening over that side. Now there's a police lorry here, which I think is dropping out bollards or whatever, and it's freaking the horse out. Horsey's a little bit restless. Horsey wants to quit because of it, look. He's like, oh no, pretty much. Anyway, what are they doing? I think they're dropping off bollards or maybe fencing or something. Oh yeah, it's the police, it's the coning lorry. Yeah, look. So they're basically going to start sealing Whitehall. See, look, it's a lorry full of cones. We've seen this before. So they're going to cone everything off. Actually, they're shutting down Whitehall now. I've just noticed. Police are starting to fan out. Both ends. That part of Whitehall's already shut. Behind me has been shut as well. And to be fair, guys, it's probably just as well because the numbers here today, look at it. Completely mad. Sorry, officer, I thought it was closed. Apologies. I mean, it is closed. Wait, why is it telling everybody to move out the road when the road's closed? Curious. Anyway, that's me getting told off. Yeah, it's closed, it's sealed, there's no traffic. Maybe you didn't realise that they've already closed it. Odd. Anyway, it is what it is. Okay, is the horsey going to settle down? That's the key thing. With this many people, probably not. Let's have a look. Get ourselves in closer. Whee. I'm not sure if they're going to take whoa. Crowd move back fast then. If they're going to take him off, I think they will. The stableman that we have, who's leading the horse back, hopefully, is that exceedingly tall guard. Never seen him before in his MTPs. Never. He is a very tall fellow. Poor horsey, eh? Trooper doing a superb job though, in fact, to be quite honest. Thing is, oh, is he going to run into the yard? Oh, yep, he's off. Horse quits. Bye bye. He's done. He quits. Oh, actually, you know what? It doesn't make any difference. Why? Because they're taking another one off anyway. Closure imminent, folks. That's why we got the 2 soldiers out. They're closing everything down before the protest arrives. That might well have explained why the police officer was so on edge. Oh, actually, yeah, I can see them. They're coming already. The first group's coming along Whitehall now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
look at this.
Behind the back bollard. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Goodness gracious, wow. Okay, that was unexpected. Anyway, folks, here comes the shutdown, the big shutdown. Shutdown, lockdown, closure, whatever you want to call it. Boom. Protest, you can probably hear, approaching rapidly behind me. So that was quick.
Yes.
Wow.
They closed it down.
I mean, we were here at the exact moment. I guess we needed to be. Yep. The big lockdown. Now, one thing I've just realised is that the trooper is going to come along to this end and remove the horses may kick or bite sign. I hope they'll remember it anyway. If not, I'll have to give the police a heads up, because they closed this box very fast without removing the sign. They took the other sign down, but not this one. Let's hope he will remember to retrieve the other sign. I mean, the other trooper's coming along to this end, but it's very curious. I don't want to have to knock and be like, guys, you forgot your sign. At the end of the day, that's what it is, that's what it is. And reopen. I mean, possibly. There we are. Yep. Just as I thought. I was thinking that he would come along and remove the sign. There it is. Boom. Just in time. Right, folks, let's go back and look at the protest. 1 second. It's actually going to be an interesting moment to finish up. Yeah, so I mean the road is closed as I suspected. Alright, let's go and have a quick look at what we've got here. I think this is a smaller forward group. This is not today's main protest that's happening here. Let's have a little look. Yeah, this is something else. Flag is no idea which country that is. Let me find out. We might go a bit over, guys, but at the end of the day, you know what? Sometimes it's better to go over than miss something critical. Let's get up a teeny bit, cover it. I always film here. Sorry, nobody ever said anything before. Sorry. Which country, officer? Do you know? Oh, Ethiopia. Okay. Ethiopia. What are you guys marching for today?
Against the Ethiopian government because of killing our innocent people.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Good luck, good luck. He just explained it to me. Thank you very much. You're very kind, thank you. Peaceful, respectful, polite, friendly. Oh, I have one, look. Thank you so much, though. Lovely, friendly, kind people, actually. Pleasure. This is how to make a peaceful protest on Whitehall, without the screaming, without the banging of drums. I think, to be honest, they probably didn't take the horses off. However, as I mentioned, I bet they thought this might well have been the Palestine protest, which is going to be massive, for sure. It's been, what, a month since the last one? And it's a warm day. It will definitely be really, really busy, without a doubt. So, guys, that is the end for today. Right. I thought it was going to be the person, this Ethiopian protest today. They're actually really polite and friendly. Yeah. Palestine protest is coming as well. Ah. Yeah, the big protest is coming a bit later, so yeah, it seemed odd how quickly they took the horse off. But then again, exactly. I think maybe flags, people chanting, walking along. But the police are really edgy, in fact. Even the police on horseback, you know, they told the police to take it out of the road. Oh God, here's this guy again. This guy's always here. You see him. He was here yesterday all day. I noticed yesterday after I posted the video, got the thumbnail. You're shocked. Did you see it? Your shocked Pikachu face in the background. I was just like, that is a classic.
No, I'm going to say, Jan, I'm just going to say this to you. Jan, you need to be gentle with me. Your video going to go viral because of my face was there.
That's it. I was thinking, yeah, he's good looking. Everybody's going to click on that video. That's it. It's going to be super popular.
How's been today?
Yesterday was chaos. I mean, today's the first time. Notice that new guy. You know, the Vietnamese guy who's obviously a huge problem for everybody. Yesterday he had a meltdown in my video, and he went over to Mike And he cried to Mike about me.
I was deleting the video, the old video, because my storage is full. And then it comes to me telling I have no idea what he's talking about. Well, I wasn't here the day before.
You never met him before, did you, yesterday?
And I didn't know him.
He's just a complete and utter clown.
The close them.
I mean, I don't think personally that it'll bother to reopen because the Palestine protest is supposed to hit here between 1 and 2. What is it now? It's 12:15.
That's not right.
I don't think they'll bring out the horses for one more hour and then put them back in.
See?
Oh wow!
See, I'm lucky. I
I
am.
came after 2 days.
But wait, you just arrived and said close the gates.
Is it? They just closed the gate.
Wait, they literally just closed it 5 minutes ago. So wait, you came all the way here without realising? Oh man, I've done that before myself. It's annoying, though. I know.
Not yet.
Anyway, I'm going that way.
It happened. Yeah,
See you next time, yeah? See you soon, Mara. Bye. Okay, folks. Yeah, we're at the end. It's a pity, but in some respects, it's ideal because our video hit at exactly the right moment to capture the closure at the end. All good. Guys, I will be back soon, very soon. Oh, so one of the protesters just fell over. That noise behind us, one of the protesters falling over the sign that the police have put on the street. Back soon, guys. Bye for now.